Hey guys,
there he is.
All right, guys.
some ways it seems like camp flies by, and some ways it feels like it crawls. Like, what was your sense of the time for camp, and what's it like now to be kind of at the end?
Yeah, this was definitely a taxing camp, and I say that in the best way possible, right? I think, you know, our preparation was top notch, and the growth we've made since you know, coming into camp has been astronomical, really. You know, we're definitely feeling it. You know, feeling the fatigue and stuff, but you know, it was a really good camp, I think, for the whole team.
What are your thoughts on Georgia and just what this game would be like opening up against a team like Georgia?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a really good team, defending national champions. But we also understand it's a different team than it was last year. You know, we're preparing, you know, for them like we would any other team. Obviously, Coach Lanning has a good beat on them and what they're going to do. But we got it. You know, we got to go out there and stop it, and then our offense, you know, go create and make plays.
You said that the team grew a lot during camp. Where was that growth at? What made you guys improve? Where did you improve?
A lot of different areas. I'd say like the growth in terms of connection. I'd say that happened a lot in the off season, in the summer, and really accelerated into camp. But I'd say, you know, as far as the playbook and moving fast and playing fast and understanding. I mean, this is a complicated defense, right? But we're, you know, we put in so much work, and you can definitely see that. At least on the defensive side of the ball, I can speak for that.
We talked after the Ohio State game last year. You were on top of the world. How much do you hold on to that feeling? How much does that drive you to try and get back to that mountaintop going into a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, these are, you know, big games, right? And you come in as the underdog. You know, that always for me has been I always embrace that mentality, right? The underdog mentality. So you feel like you rise to that occasion. But at the same time, I think with this defense, it's something that maybe we didn't do super well last year. I'd say playing level every game, right? Like improving every game and not just playing up to your competition. It can't just be this game that we get up for and, you know, be really, really hyped for this game, and then the next week, you know, take it easy because we think, you know, it's not we got to treat every opponent the same and play our brand of football.
You've been really great tight ends in your career. This one might be the best. What is it about Brock Bowers that makes him out?
Yeah, he's definitely a special player. You know, size, speed, hands, can block, got finesse. He's definitely a good player. But you know, I feel like we got really good players. I feel like we have the guys in the scheme that can, you know, I don't even want to say completely negate it or shut it down, but at least limit it, right? And work into our game plan to try and win this game.
From your role in particular, Bennett, how do you just feel? I'm not asking you to give away anything, but something that any defense does, bracket coverage. How do you feel about using that on a guy on a tight end in particular?
Yeah, I don't think we're not gearing our whole game plan to stop him, right? They got a ton of threats, and so we put in some different defenses and stuff to give them different looks and potentially, you know, slow their playmakers down. But as far as gearing a whole game plan towards it, I don't. You know, we're going to play our game. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of positions. Even this week, just rotating at every different position, being ready for whatever, you know, position coach wants me to play at. I feel really comfortable everywhere, to be honest, and that's a testament to coach and his staff, you know, getting me ready to play wherever I need to play.
You touched on that underdog mentality. Is that worth talking about in the locker room at all? Do you guys talk about that as a team, or does that give you any sense of extra motivation?
You know, personally, yes. As a team, I think we all embrace that, right? You know, playing up to a game like this, you know, first game of the year. And yeah, we've talked about it before, right? I mean, you see it on ESPN, you watch ESPN, and the spread is what, like 18 points or whatever it is. It's kind of clear, but we don't think that we're an underdog. I mean, as a team, I really don't believe it. With the talent we have and the way we've been working, I really think we come out and execute, then it'll show on the field.
Dan's been really heavy on play the game, not the occasion.
we still all know what the occasion is. What do you have to do mentally over your travel days to make sure that you stay zoned in on the game instead of everything surrounding you?
Yeah, it's big. It's a big one, and it's you know, obviously coach returning that whole story, right? But it's the first game, so I think for us it's like we got to get a feel as a team for what it's going to be like for the rest of the season for road trips, right? It's not just you know, this game that we're like you said, like it's not the occasion, right? Here I think we need to prep ourselves for, okay, this is how a travel trip is going to be, and this is how it's always going to be, right? We got to go, and it's a business trip, and take care of business. And so I think this is a great, you know, first opportunity to do that.